big drug companies are getting together, all of them, Johnson & Johnson, Pfizer, Moderna, AstraZeneca, all of them getting together, getting their lobbyists on track. And they have a message for Congress, and it's don't raise taxes on the industry that brought you fast-track COVID-19 shots. That's what big pharma executives are basically saying. And their lobbyists are going, and consultants going to mobilize a fight with Congress. And it's becoming a threat to drug companies' bottom lines. They don't like that. They are these spoiled, rotten companies that are used to just incredible margins. The margins here for these companies are so stinking large that they can afford to sell their drugs and pharmaceuticals in European nations for a quarter of what we would pay for that. Why? Because they can get away with it, because the insurance companies that pay for that and the big pharma companies are working together. And in the antitrust world, that would be against the law, but it isn't when it comes to pharmaceuticals. So now they're saying, hey, look, we got to watch this. 15% doing business international is going to dramatically impact our bottom line. We can't have that. We don't want that. Remember, we're the ones that helped you with this COVID shot. Remember, you asked us to fast track it, and we did, and we're still fast tracking it. And now you're going to tax us to death and hurt us as a company. You know, it's like every race in the world. You better be real careful, pharmaceutical companies and other big businesses, of the horse that you're going to ride. You better pick your horse very, very carefully if you think you're going to win. And they don't do that. They're looking at social issues and their ideology as opposed to hardcore facts. This is going also on across the board with big companies. Across the board. It's a huge problem. Now it's only going to get worse because we have a diminishing leadership. We have a dramatic leadership crisis. And the only way that leadership crisis gets fixed is to bring in a whole bunch of former, 75-year-old CEOs to come back in and lend some wisdom to try to turn some things around. And guess what? I don't believe they're coming back. They're not going to do it. They don't want to get involved in all the other garbage that is necessary in order to run a corporation. You can't run a corporation the way it's supposed to be run when you're kowtowing to all of the social media outlets, when you're kowtowing to all of the political correct police that are driving how you do business, regardless of whether it's right for your business or not. And now we've got all the political correct police, the globalists, driving taxes on corporations, and corporations can do nothing about it because they've been supporting the agendas for so long.
Hey, remember to click the subscribe button right here on the screen. And don't forget to hit the notification bell so you'll be notified when new content is added. And more importantly than anything, you don't want to miss all 3 live hours of Financial Issues every day from 9 to noon. And you can watch it on FISM.tv. That's FISM.tv.